put my bags here. Hello everybody, how is everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you are not new, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and click the like button, just to get ahead of time, right? For those who have been watching my channel, I've been struggling with my weight. I've been gaining weight. My weight is, up and down, up and down. I do fasting, right? And sometimes I succeed on my fasting for a week or two. I will succeed, but then here comes the messing up part. And I fail. Cheat by eating like a cake or some chips or some soda, which I don't do very often, or I break my fast too early. The fasting that I normally do is every other day. Every other day. Every other day. I eat every other day, the 36 hours fasting. That's the fasting I normally do. So sometimes I break my fast way too early, probably in the 18th hour, the 17th to 19th hour. I will break my fast early from the 36-hour fast, and I'll just mess up. And my mind is say, oh, well, I mess up, might as well eat. So I eat. So therefore, my weight is going up and down, right? I can't stick to it. My motivation is not that strong. What's the word? My determination is not that strong. Where I don't know why, which it should be, because it's for my own benefit, right? It's for my own benefit. But anyway, one day I was home and I got those flyers in the mail. Living in America, you get certain pamphlet or flyers, or businesses advertising services they offers and stuff like that. So I saw a flyer in my mailbox. Lantern surgical business place, surgical hospital or whatever you want to call them. So I saw it in my mailbox. I look at it, I read it. It took me a while to look at it. And when I eventually look at it, I read it, and they did all type of surgery. Ear, nose, throat, knee, hip, the joint surgery, foot surgery, on your caca, possible, whatever the word want to be. They do all type of stuff. And the reason why I got that flyer in my mailbox is because the insurance I'm getting through my job, my insurance cover any form of services that medical facility offers, which is good, because if I want a hip replacement or anything, I could go to that medical facility. So because my insurance is 32BG, right? So Lantern medical facility is under 32. My insurance, Lantern medical facility accepts my insurance, the insurance that I'm getting through my job. Okay, so I put it in my drawer and I say, you know what? One day, maybe I'll draw for it. I didn't tear up this particular pamphlet. Most others pamphlet, when Americans call it junk mail, I normally tear them up and throw them away. But this particular one, I said, I'm getting older. Maybe one day I'll need knee surgery. And knowing that I have my insurance, maybe one day I'll need their services. So anyway, going, living. And I tried the fasting again, and I gained all the weight I lost. I gained all the weight back. And I said, no, man, I need something to motivate me, to push me, to give me a drive. That's what I said to myself. I start reviewing stuff on YouTube. You know, these women getting gastric sleeve, what they call it, gastric bypass, and stuff like that. And then now I draw for the pamphlet. I remember the pamphlet and I went for the pamphlet in my drawer and I read it, you know. And they also offer, let me see, what's the name? What do you call it? Gastronomy. Hold on. All right. So yes, one of the service that the medical facility offers is bariatric. And I'm wondering, is bariatric the same thing as gastric sleeve or gastric bypass? Then I looked up the meaning and bam, yes, bariatric, gastric sleeve, gastric bypass, it falls under bariatric surgery. So they offered that type of surgery. So I called them and asked them what is bariatrics and what does it entails and what falls under it. And the lady told me, and she told me what it is, and she briefly told me what it is, right? So she said, if I want, I could schedule you a consultation with a surgical doctor. And I said, fine, no problem. So boop, she scheduled me for an appointment to speak with a surgeon that does, bariatric surgery. All right. So anyway, my surgery was on the 31st of March at 11:30 a.m. That was my appointment. And it was close by. I took an Uber. Yeah, and it was pretty fast. I went to the front desk. They looked me up, gave them my name, my date of birth, and all of that. They looked me up and they said, okay, my what you call it, is filled up. My paperwork I filled up my paperwork online because they sent me all the information, the app and all those stuff. So on the app, my paperwork came on the app, so I filled out everything on the app. So when I went into office, I didn't have any paperwork to fill out. So I sat there, wait about probably 5 minutes or less, probably 3. A young lady came out. She brought me into a room. I'll try and see if I can insert a little clip of me testing my BMI. Yes, they took out this instrument or whatever you want to call it out of a plastic bag. It was brand new. Put it on my mouth, cover my nose, and they no, it's not my BMI, my metabolic rate. Yes, to test my metabolic rate. They told me not to eat or drink anything, not even a sip of water, for 12 hours. The 4 to 12 hours. The best would be for 12 hours. So I fasted for 12 hours, dry fasted, no water, no nothing for 12 hours before my appointment. Because that's one thing you have to do in order for them to test how fast is your metabolism. So that's what I went there for. She put the thing on my mouth and then she cover my nose and hook me up to this machine to test how fast is my metabolism. And guess what? Which I already knew the answer. My test came back that my metabolism was slow. My metabolism was slow. And it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me at all. So it was slow. So he asked me what the doctor came. The doctor asked me After she tests my, my metabolism, she took the thing, threw it away, blah, blah, blah. The doctor came in a few minutes after, introduces himself and, tell me, what am I in for and have I done any research? And then I said, yes, I did a little research. So he said, which one you want to go with? I said, the sleeve. And he said, okay. And he explained the gastric sleeve and telling me they remove up 85% of your stomach. So the parts that left, the stomach that is going to be left in your body is going to be the size of a banana. And I said, okay, fine. And he told me, gave me bits and pieces. It was very fast. He talked very fast. Bits and pieces of information and stuff like that. And I said, okay, fine. And that was the end of the I think I spent 20 minutes. It was very quick and fast. I went there at before 11:30, and I got back home at probably 12:10, thereabout, 12:10, 12:15. I got back home, so it didn't take me long. And they paid for my Uber, yes, to and from the facility. They sent me a card, a credit card or a debit card, and before my appointment was on the 31st of January, February, March, 31st of March. So they load the card on the Friday, right? Before the Monday. So they load the card with money. So that would be for my Uber. If I have driven, they would have loaded the car for gas. So that's what they do. They pay for my transportation to go. And that was very nice. Oh, I like that. But although it wasn't expensive, transportation fee, it was the Uber fare wasn't expensive. So I paid. They gave me money to pay Uber go and Uber come back home, which was good. But anyway, the doctor spoke very fast. The surgery is about an hour. You do your surgery and then you go home. I have to bring somebody with me, a good friend, a family member, because I'm going to be, the anesthesia. You know the word I'm talking about. You're going to be sleepy and drowsy and blah, blah, blah. So you have to bring somebody with you. That's what they say. You have to bring somebody with you. The Uber driver is not going to cut it and stuff like that. They're not responsible for you because you're going to be under the anesthesia, however it is pronounced. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to bring somebody with you. So I left, I went home, and they said I got a follow-up call from the lady I spoke with, and she asked me, oh, was it the appointment, or did it go? And I told her it went well, but I wanted to know how long is the downtime for me. How long am I going to be out of work for? She said she don't know, but when you call the office, the person will tell you that is going to schedule my surgery date. So today, April the 3rd, remind you, I went on I went to see the surgical doctor the 31st. The person from Lantern, not the medical facility, the person from Lantern called me and asked me how was my talk with the surgical doctor. I said it went good, but I want to know my downtime from work. She said she wouldn't know, but the person that's going to call you to schedule the surgery, they would be more likely to tell you. And I said, okay. I called the office, this medical facility, in order to speak to that person, but they weren't available. So today, April the 3rd at 9:30, while I was washing my hair to go to my bed, because, I sleep during the day and work at night. Hence my attire, right? So while I was washing my hair, I got the call, but I was in the shower. So, I returned the call and we spoke. And she tell me, you know, she's going to do a test. I'm going to do a lot of tests. And and the lot of tests, I can do it in one day. I said, okay, fine. So we pick a day to do all of that test. And pre-ops, that's before surgery. We schedule a day for pre-ops. And I have to get medical clearance from a primary doctor, which I don't have a primary doctor. So the last time I went to clinic will be probably 2 years ago. I went for a checkup and that was it. So she asked me if I could get a clearance from that doctor, and I said I'll try. And what else? We schedule to do all the tests and stuff like that on one day. Pre-ops before the surgery, we schedule that, and surgery day we also schedule that. So I'll be doing my surgery in June. I'll be doing my surgery in June. And a couple days after the surgery, I'll be doing my pre-surgery ops. Right? And then I'll be back to work after that. So my downtime will be about, after the surgery will be about 9 days or something like that. She said the recovery is very quick. And I'm like, okay, that don't sound bad. And I have to have somebody with me on the day of the surgery. I have to have somebody with me on the day of the surgery too. So, yes. So this will be my little journey of me getting gastric sleeve. That's what I'm going to be getting, gastric sleeve. So I want you to like, share, comment, subscribe, thumbs up this video, share it, and join me on my journey, my post-op journey of getting the surgery, gastric sleeve journey, and shed some couple of pounds. I don't really have a goal weight because, based on the reviews, they plateau at some point. And most of the persons that get the surgery are over 300 pounds. I don't reach 300. I'm close to 300, but I don't reach 300. When I went in the office, they weighed me and took my height. My 288. 288. I'm 5'5" and I weigh 288. What a disgrace. So the doctor said I can have the surgery as early as me. But anyway, I guess them book for me, cause a June, them book my for in a June. So that's my weight in the doctor's office, 288. So I have to do 2 weeks liquid fast before the surgery, to shrink the liver or the kidney. One of the two of them. I have to shrink whatever. 2 weeks liquid fast I have to do. So it's better than doing, just fasting, just nothing at all. So I have to find stuff to, eat and stuff for liquid fast. And I have to find a person because I don't really have nobody. I can't think of nobody at the moment for me to you understand, to accompany to the surgery and to do all those tests. And I have to do blood work too. So I have to find a lab, and the Lantern Medical Facility, they don't do blood work. So I had to call my insurance and ask them which lab, that does blood work, they cover, you cover by, your insurance, which is covered. And they gave me a list, and they were close by, all of them, about 4 of them, they are very close by. So I have 4 labs to choose from to do my blood work. I have to do that blood work on my own, and it's covered under my insurance, but it's not at the medical facility. I have to go to a different facility, a lab facility for that. So yeah, I'm on my way to losing the weight. On my way to losing the weight. Wish me luck, and I hope you guys join me on my journey, and pray for me, and like, share, comment, subscribe, please. I want to choose a winner to give the $50 to. You know, I'm going to choose a winner this month, April. So like, share, comment, subscribe. I don't want an idiot comment leave under my video. Don't leave an idiot comment under my video. And watch me shrink a little bit. I don't really, as I said, I don't really have a goal weight, you know. I don't really want to look thin or mager. In Jamaica we say mager or skinny. You know, I don't want to be too skinny. You understand? I just want to lose a decent amount of weight. So right now I'm 288. So maybe I'll go for probably 180, 170 to 180. You know, maybe if I could go down to that 170 to 180, I'll be good. I'll be quite content, you know. So yeah, join me as I go down surgery, my weight loss journey. What do you call it? Weight loss surgery? Yeah, so join me on my journey. See you next time. My metabolism is on the slow side. No surprises right there. No surprises. Still at the doctor's office. Yep, still at the doctor's office.